Hey, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy G2 Universe Voyager class Jhiaxsus. And here's the figure, but before we take a look at him, let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging here. You can see right up front, you got his vehicle mode there on the front. You got Transformers Legacy Voyager class, a bunch of different languages, G2 Universe Jhiaxsus, Transformers running on the side there, Generations, Takara Tomy, 8+ up here. On the bottom, you just have some barcodes, some words and shit. On this side, you got the Legacy artwork, because why not? Drag strip, that's cool. On the back here, you have some product shots of Jhiaxsus, 23 steps from Robot to Jet, and yeah. And then on the top here, you got Legacy. My box came ripped, I apologize. And then there's some nice artwork of Jhiaxsus there. And yeah, that's going to do it for the box, so we'll put that off to the side, and we will bring in the figure here. And wow, you know, when Legacy first came out, and this guy was part of like one of the first waves, I really wanted it, and now a whole 1,000 waves of Legacy later, I finally got him. So yeah, but here he is in his robot mode. You can see his head sculpt there, his green eyes, yellow for the face, looking like a Simpson. I got this thing on the shoulder here, the white on the arms, yellow on the hands. His little insignia there on his chest. Some wires on his shins there. Here's the back. You can see he compacts quite nicely, which is pretty nice. His arms want to, you know, be stationary for me. There's the back again. But yeah. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, so he can look up. He can't really look down. His head can do a full 360. His arms can go out about that far, but if you use the transformation hinge, you can get him to go out all about that far. They can do a full 360, but unfortunately the wings are in the way, so. But they do have a joint that's able to do that. You do have a swivel there. You do have a elbow bend that's over 90 degrees. You got a wrist swivel. And then his hands can open and close just like that. His waist can do a full 360. His legs, you can bring them up that far. You can bring them back that far. They go out about there. You do have a swivel there. His knee, you can get a little more than 90 degrees there at the bend. And then the legs, you can bring the foot down, up, and you do have your ankle tilt. So, yeah. That is pretty cool. He's got these bat wings here on his legs that you can move these to if you wanted to, but I choose to leave them like that on the sides where they are. Some people like to have them, like, backwards, like this. I don't know. Looking like Namor. Oh, there goes my camera. I do apologize. My camera system setup has been a little finicky lately, so yeah. But for comparison, here he is with the Studio Series 86 Scourge. Oh wow, he's actually taller than him. Huh. Here he is with Earthrise Astro Train. And then with some other Legacy figures, here he is with the Prime Universe RC that needs to go in a trash can. Here he is with the Deluxe Drag Strip. And then finally, here he is with the reissue of the Legacy of the Kingdom Blaster, just repacked in Legacy, because why not? But yeah, so that is going to be it for comparisons. Now he does have some accessories here. He has this red gun here, just literally all red. You got a port in the back there, which yeah, it's pretty cool. You can just take it and close up his hand. You can just put it in there, and you can take the Slitherfang effects part, plug it on there, and yeah. Now he can shoot all he wants to, and or just kill himself. But he does have another gun here. It's very thin. But you can see here's just another little blaster that you can plug into his hand so he can shoot 2 guns here. So, yeah. And you can remove these. I was going to say that you can plug the little gun here onto this one, like that. So, like this, so you can do that if you really wanted to. But, nah, it's cool. But, yeah, that's going to be it for that. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. Oh, no, there isn't. Okay. So, now we can do the transformation. So, first thing you want to do is you want to come to his hands here. Close those. Then you want to open these panels here and then flip those in, and then there's this tab here that's going to plug in there. So you can just close those up. Now that same process on this hand doesn't work so well, because I'll show you why real quick. You flip this out and you gotta plug this in. This tab on my side doesn't really like to stay in all that much, but that's whatever. Then we can just bring his whole back section here. Come on. Back just like that. Then we can flip this in. Then we can bring this whole chest section up here. We can flip out the nose cone just like that, and then take this little piece here. That's going to flip in there just like that. And then we can just bring this section back up and then tab all that in. So now it all looks like that. Then you can bring in his arms in, and then there's this tab here that's going to go into that slot there. So you can connect the shoulders and then straighten the arms out. I like to bring them up just so they get out of my way. Then we can rotate the waist here, and then we can spread the legs out. You want to flip these sections up in his legs just like that. And then you can bring this up, flip down his foot, and then before we do anything else, I always forget this step, we can flip back the panel on his wings here, bring this forward, collapse that up, and tab in the leg there, and then tab in the foot into that thruster. And then we can do this same thing here. We can bring this back, open this up, flip in the foot, tab the toe into the thruster, and then tab the knee into there, like that, and then just you can tab in the legs together and make sure all that connects, and then we can bring these two panels here in, his little wings on his feet. Then we can come to his arms here. You can extend them out on those armatures, and then there's these two tabs in the arms that are going to go in these slots into the leg. Then you can just collapse all that down, make sure all of that connects like so. So you have something looking like this right now. And then you can come to the wings here, bring them forward, and then bring the white piece back. And then there's this little hook that's going to tab into the slot there. Just tab that in like that, bring this back, bring this up, tab this in there, and then you can flip these out. Just like so. And yeah, there you go. There's Jhiaxsus in his vehicle mode. So here is Jhiaxsus in his jet mode or something like that. So you got his wings back here. He's got this fin here. His cockpit's in front. His arms are just down there. If you look really closely into his cockpit, you can see his face. But yeah. For weapon storage, you can take this thing, his red gun, plug it up here. And then this one, there's ports on the sides here. You plug that onto, sure, or like this or whatever. But I don't really care about that. I'm not even going to talk about that all that much. But yeah. So there is that. And now for comparison, here he is with the Legacy RC, Prime Universe RC. Let's bring him a little closer. Here he is with the Studio Series Voyager Scourge. I'll scoot him over for this next one. Here he is with the Earthrise Astro Train in his jet mode. Here he is with Legacy Dragstrip. And then lastly, here he is with the reissue of Blaster, because why not? So there you go. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for Jhiaxsus and his jet mode. But there is one more thing that I want to cover real quick. So if we just take the nose cone here and we bring it down, we can flip this little thing in here back up. Actually, no, hold up. I forgot, because we can do this too. We can bring this whole section up, and then we can flip out this little thing here, and then we can remove this piece here, and then we can actually just bring this all the way back down. And instead of it being at an angle under here like that, we can actually bring it all the way in now. And then we can close this section up and then bring this back up. And we can bring Jhiaxsus back there. And then we can take his red gun and we can just plug this red thing back on there. And there you go. Now that's like that. And then we can just take that and then plug it back up top there. And woo, yay! But yeah. So I'm not really gonna, I'm just gonna turn it off that. I will show the transformation for him back into robot mode because why not? So first thing you want to do, I'm going to come under here to his arms, bring these up, bring him back in robot mode here just to talk about that feature one more time. If you don't like this little thing up top here, you can remove this little piece, and then we can just technically, we're going to redo the transformation of him back into jet mode, but then just put him back into bot mode. So we're going to bring all that back. We're going to bring this section up. You want to flip up the nose cone. Then you can just flip this under, and that will just sit there like that. Then you can flip the nose cone back in, and then you can close his chest up, and then close his body back. And then there you go. Now you don't have to deal with that obtrusive little thing in the way, but me personally, I like it there, so, But then we can just plug this little red piece back onto the back of the gun, and then put it, or not, and then just put it in his hand, like so. There you go. So yeah, that is pretty nifty. So there you guys go. There's the Transformers Legacy G2 Universe Jhiaxsus. You know, this is a good figure. It's an obscure character, and I've been needing a couple more of those on my Decepticon side lately, so it's good to get this guy. And yeah, you know, jet mode's good, robot mode's good, transformation is good. The only issue that I have is that panel on his hand, but that's literally it. So yeah, if you like this figure, go buy it. Do that, because it's a good figure, and if you like it, you should have it. Stay tuned for my series, Transformers Survival of War, and yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button down below. If you want to see more from my channel, go and hit that subscribe button down below, and stay tuned for my series, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next Raysgamingcore video. Peace out, everyone.